Hey, how you doing? This is Bob from BobBakersVoice.com. In the studio today. Why do I got this big jacket on? Why do I got the fire? I got a fireplace in my studio. It's electrical. Don't worry. It's not dangerous. Because I live in Minnesota, and right now outside, I mean, it is probably, I don't even know what it is, 10 something below. I don't know. It's freezing cold out there. And my studio, this studio I built, it's in half of my garage, and works great, but it can get damn cold. And so this heater does a great job actually keeping this warm. Why am I doing this video? One is I have a lull in the action, and I thought, why not? So what I'm going to show you today, what I like to do in here. You know, what's it like to be a voice talent? What do you do? When I tell people what I do, they look at you like, is that even a job? And believe it or not, and I'm as shocked too. I've only been doing this about 2 years. It is. It is. It's crazy. And if you look around and listen, and if you're doing this work, you realize how many voiceovers there are all around you every day, right? But what I'm going to show you today is one thing I really like. Is almost like one of my money makers is this country storytelling voice. And how do I get into that? How do you do that, right? Because I'm not. I lived in the South, which helps, but obviously I don't have a natural Southern twang, right? So how do you do that, right? And I have so much fun with this. And what I do is I start playing this song right here. Okay. And as soon as that song comes on, as soon as I hear it, it changes everything, right? And so sometimes I'll use some music like that to kind of get myself in the mood, right? To kind of get that twang and Southern feel, you know, it takes me there, right? And this one here is more of my happier, upbeat one. It reminds me back when I was in Georgia, back in, 1985 to 89. I remember that Georgia red clay. The red clay was everywhere, and it was so muggy and humid. And, at nighttime, there was an orchestra of frogs and, critters out there in the woods. It was crazy, a crazy place, and, the people were friendly, and the food, oh man, I mean, the Southern food, awesome, right? A peach cobbler. And it's the first place I ever had, grits. I had grits for the first time in my life in Georgia. And we used to go down to Alabama and different places. It was awesome, And so, and then if I want a little darker, right, then I'll play this. I'm going to bring it up right now. If I want to get into a darker mood, maybe a little more serious, I'll bring up this. I'll play this one. Now this one here, this is a little bit more darker. And this is where I start talking about things like, y'all boys from around here? I ain't never seen you before. What are you doing in these parts? Huh. I see. Uh-huh. Yeah. What you got in the bag there? And you say you're coming this way for what reason? Okay. All right. I see. Yeah, well, I can't help you. I'm heading east. You guys are going west. And so, the fact that I don't know you guys and I don't know where you're heading, I don't know we can do anything else. All right. I don't know. I just make it. But you see, the music for me, when I'm doing voiceover, sometimes I use music, sometimes I don't, can set the tone, right? And I'll give you one more example. Here, I actually play this one. Here's another one of my favorites. When sometimes want to do a voiceover and I want to be upbeat and I want to feel good when I'm doing it and stuff, I'll play this one. Hold on real quick. Let's get this one up here. Here's another one I go-tos, right? Play this one. This one is one of my favorite. The acoustic loop. No, that's not it. Wrong one. I got a couple of these. That's the wrong one. Let's bring this one up. I think it's this one. Let's try this one. Okay, so this is it right here. And when I hear this one, it just feels good to me. And so when I do a voiceover, my voice is a little more upbeat, feels good. And I would say things like, hey, come on down to Casey's. We have some pizza today. It's going to be half price plus a free soda. And if you fill up a tank of gas, you can vacuum your car out for free as well. It's awesome. Come on down. Everybody's invited. Casey's today, 50% off that pizza. Get your gas filled up, and we'll even throw in a car wash. So it makes me feel good. It makes me want to talk in a positive way. And so that's one of those songs I use. And I'll use one more song for you since I'm sharing, and I'm not doing nothing else, so why not? There are lulls in the action when you do this work. You always got to be hustling to find the work out there. And there are those lulls in the action. You've got to weather the storm, and you got to keep doing demos and having fun with it and practicing and all that. So another one, this is one I do. And this one is called, and these are all royalty-free songs and music and everything that I have that I get through a site. And this one right here, Never Change a Winning Team. Right here. This is the trailer music right here. Now playing today at the Fergus Falls Movie Theater. One of the top hits of all time. One of my favorite movies of all time. Rocky 12. Coming to you to a theater this weekend. Half price, buttered popcorn, and a 55-ounce Diet Coke. All right, this is Bob from BobBakersVoice.com. You've got to have fun with it when you're doing voiceovers, and you got to feel the energy. You got to have the energy in the right place because the people can feel it. They can hear it, and they want it. And sometimes you got to subdue it, but keep the energy there. I hope you guys have an awesome day. Look forward to your comments. You want to laugh at me? Go for it if it makes you feel good, baby. All right, paisano. Until next time, this is Guido signing off.